All right, everybody, the greatest indeed. It's here right now with Ben Laurence on the telephone. Hello, Ben.
Hey, Tim.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't really hear you too well. Are you able to turn up the volume just a little bit more?
Yes. How about that? Does that make it a little bit better?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
All right, good. Well, that's always a good thing. Well, Ben, we are so glad that you are here on the phone with us, and we actually going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, basically, one of the things that I knew that I was going to enjoy you, basically, following along what you do on YouTube, is the moment that I watched one of your live feeds, and you actually said, "Look, I cover things differently on YouTube. I don't have time. I'm not going to go around like Main Street interviewing about a popcorn bucket." When you said the phrase popcorn bucket, you had me at that. And I love popcorn buckets, but it's the way you said it, I guess, just resonated. I'm like, this is a different kind of guy right here. Well, Ben, why don't you tell us what it is that you don't like Toy Story Land? And before you do, basically, there's always not necessarily a wrong way to do things and opinions, but we want to maybe someone that's never been to Hollywood or has invented a time machine that can go back in time and basically figure out like whether my opinion is better than your opinion, and I'm more for the current version and you are for the older version. So let's explain, Ben, why
Yeah.
are you not looking forward to Toy Story Land?
Well, see, Toy Story Land to me, it's such a weird thing, and I think it's so cheap and just so cheesy that I don't really feel like it belongs at a Disney park. To me, it looks something more like a Six Flags or a county fair or something like that. It
Interesting.
doesn't it doesn't look. It looks so cheap. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. It looks so cheap compared to other stuff they did. I mean, the backlot tour, which was there before, it wasn't anything special, but I mean, it did give guests a little insight onto the movie making process and what movies were all about and how movies were made. And I think that's an important thing. It definitely had an impact on me as a kid because I mean now I'm making videos on the internet, and I think that the backlot tour and all that stuff really had an impact on me as a kid and made me want to get out there and shoot movies.
Now, see, Ben, I absolutely agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with that. And by the way, like I said, there's no maybe right or wrong answer, but I do want to know that should there be a tie, I want your girlfriend to be able to break the tie because I saw her on your Facebook page and she had one of your new shirts on. So I thought, well, maybe if we've convinced either one, maybe she can determine who actually wins.
She's right here.
Oh, okay, good.
If
So
you want
have
to
her
talk to
listen
her.
intently. Tell her I said hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, hello. Now, Tristan, you actually have an interesting perspective in regards to Toy Story Land. Now, Ben says it's kind of a cheapened version, that he's not really excited about it expanding in that regard, and we like kind of the old school stuff. But Tristan, you had an interesting point in regards to Toy Story Land. Would you like to share that?
Sure. So basically, my point was that Catastrophe Canyon or the Backlot Tour is only one ride, but Toy Story Land has multiple rides.
I can see that argument. What do you think about that, Ben?
I mean, I totally see where he's coming from, but I mean, I'd take a ride where you get to experience behind the scenes of movies over a scrambler or a roller coaster that you basically can get out of a box and build yourself. I'd take that I'd take the backlot over that any day. I just feel like those rides are just they're not original and they just are so cheap compared to the scale of some of the other stuff that they do there. I think that's why I don't like it so much.
I wish if I had my choice, I would rather them have the backlot tour back. Unfortunately, it can't come back. So I guess the one positive that I would say is, do you feel like it at least helps with maybe showing some love to the park down in Orlando for Hollywood Studios? Because it seems like it hasn't really gotten a lot of attention in a while. And they've been doing a lot of construction. So finally now they're showing some love. They're doing some expansion in regards to the Toy Story Land area. And I mean, me personally, I love a lot of the old school stuff. I love the backlot. I love Catastrophe Canyon. Why do you think that, Universal has kind of gotten away from how movies are made as well as Hollywood studios and more about being in the movie as opposed to learning how it's made?
Well, I think it's because I think the reason that they're kind of straying away from how it's made and behind the scenes stuff is because I feel like a lot of the people who go there nowadays are mostly just kids, and And I feel like kids nowadays just don't care. They don't have that. They don't. All they want to see is the stuff they see in the movies. They don't want to see how it's made. They don't want original ideas. The kids nowadays just want. They want what they want pretty much, and they would much rather have movie-based things than original things, or if we're talking Hollywood studios, behind the scenes stuff like plays and stuff like that, and the backlot tour.